Hey, we're back in time for the true ending! Resume from here. Welcome back again. I guess introductions aren't necessary this time, eh, player? Actually, introductions would be nice. You never did tell me who you were. Haven't figured it out already? So let me ask you, playa. Do you understand? Have you found the answer you've been searching so desperately for here? Yeah. I have. I know what to do. Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to it. I think that actually is the same, so let's... hold on. Where are we? This bumped me over for New Game Plus, I guess. Any of these are fine. I just want to click on no. Make sure the text is right. Oh, wait. This is the wrong one. Oh, well. Let's skip. See, still the quiet one, huh? I'd be happier if you spoke up more, but staying quiet is sometimes best, too. I'll do what I can. Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that was my Gaia's master playthrough. I don't remember which save I was on. This one? Oh, shoot. I think it wants me to save again, that's why it keeps bouncing around. Yeah, I don't know why it's defaulting to that, that's weird, but that's something that's worth worrying about. Should save over that one. No! No, I haven't yet. I don't know what you want me to do, but I know at least I have to try. Glad to hear it, I'm looking forward to it. That was a lot of work for that. And here we go again. And now we have the S point and F point bar. So we can skip through all of this and just go straight to the S questions now. Now we tested out a few of the skips. I'll test out all of them on my own. I don't think they're gonna be that interesting. They're like one-liners, or they just go straight to the thing. I was gonna actually let it choose which situation to do randomly, but I will actually need to go through the other one just to read it. Or load one of the files. My previous playthrough was so much longer. I do actually want to do Akira first. No matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't make a decision. And the eraser says... Okay. I'm okay with that. You talk a lot, girl. Where's Zephyr? No idea. An instant reply. Not the kind of reply I was expecting either. I wait to say anything more, hoping it will force an explanation. And definitely not because I can't think of something to say. You're looking at me like you don't believe me. I turned my face, blushing because I'm a dummy and didn't think I'd get caught. I believe you. Seems like I was right about you. What do you mean? You're the kind of person that likes pleasing others, even if it's not the right thing to do. I have no idea what that means. It's true. I don't think she's entirely being truthful with me. But all she said was that she didn't know where Zephyr was. It's not like she's lying to me. Did something happen that made her not want to talk about him? Okay. That all looks good. Exciting! I don't believe you. She stared at me entirely speechless, as if she hadn't expected me to call her out on it. Heck, I even surprised myself. But it's been obvious since I got here. And she's trying her hardest to hide it. Wait, even if I'm trying to get her to fall in love with me, why did I... wait, if I'm trying to get her to fall in love with me, why did I contradict her? Ah, crap, what did I do? You're really good at reading people, Playa. Bingo, I smile, which is surprising. I didn't think I could do that anymore. Feeling compelled to be close with her, I put my hand on her head and mess with her hair. Maybe a little too good. Tell me, what happened? The blue-haired girl, literally in the palm of my hand, leaned onto me. Her eyes meet mine, hesitating, and she looks away. Actually, I was supposed to meet Zephyr, but I couldn't bring myself to go. This is kind of shocking. The two seemed to be getting along fine this morning. What happened? Oh, I should, physically say that, with words. As if player doesn't already know what's going on. You seemed really close earlier. Did something happen? Nothing happened. It was like a fight, but... No, it wasn't. Zephyr never fights back. I was kind of scared to talk to him about it, but... I hate being alone even more, so I'm glad you came. It just occurred- yeah, no. Are you and Zephyr together? You know, that was an S branch. Shouldn't this lead to an S branch? Or did I derp something? We're good. Because we needed to do that S question next. Him? Do you mean Zephyr? I told you we aren't dating. I avert my eyes from her. It's not that I'm jealous of her feelings. I'm really not. It's just... You're just not really that good of a liar. Her expression was in complete shock. Not that I blame her. I basically just told her she's a good-for-nothing cheat. It doesn't matter if I like him or not, because Zephyr would never go out with me. I'll give you points for that. It's a half answer, but I get it. And this is where, the S thing comes in. I really do get it. I know what you're feeling right now. That you had to leave just to stop yourself from crying in front of us. Really, Akikins, you're quite the crybaby, aren't you? But I do get it, that pain. Sometimes, when someone loves you, they do stupid things to show it. Huh? Being rejected by the one you love, knowing it's all for you. That they're putting such a painful burden on themselves, lying to themselves for your sake. No, I can't know what it's really like for her. But I'm not much different, am I? We spent so little time together. Once this is over, everything will end. But that's why, even so... It's painful, isn't it? Yeah! She shyly tugged at my sleeve and tried to hide her face against it. He's always been like that. He's always overprotective and only thinks of me. But I don't want that. I've never wanted that. I bring my hand to her head and stroke her hair to comfort her. To Akikins, she's lost so much already. She just wants to hold on to the one thing that's hers, the one thing that's truly dear to her. Her family, her future, and what the best option is. None of that matters to her. She's already found the one thing that's precious to her in this life, and losing that resolve, it destroyed her. But I love you too! What? She seemed confused at my request. I need to think about that. I don't think she took me seriously, but what else can I do? We can choose the right option. Without another word between us, we two and Zephyr joined up at the meetup spot. yep, whatever you say. You should tell Zephyr that. What would you do if you knew the person you liked would never go out with you? Even if you asked them or said you wanted to, they'd reject you. What would you do? I know. I tried. I know how much he loves me. I know why he's doing this, but he's given up on it. He's already decided he won't fight me on it, but this path won't make either of us happy. And that's why I'm here. Do you think he'd be better off with someone else? Probably. If it were better for him to be apart from you, would that be okay? I'd probably have done the same thing. I'd push him away because that's the power of love. The power to lose rational thought and hurt the ones you care for. Just because. Because I'd want him to be happy. You'd put yourself through the same exact thing Zephyr's dealing with. So what do you do to convince someone who's already made up their mind to fight the world with you? Something drastic. Follow through and do something drastic to make them understand. What are you talking about? Yeah, I need to do something drastic too. Akikins, I feel like a question's coming up, but I'm not sure if it's a multiple choice one. Akikins? Then after the town fair, we should meet up at the fair entrance again and let's go on a date, since this is gonna time out and I won't be able to skip it anyway. Why? That was right? Yeah, okay. Well. She seemed confused by my line of thinking. Yeah, I totally get that, but please. If you're sad and lonely, place those feelings in my hands, and I promise I'll do everything I can. Akikins was so embarrassed. But for me, this wasn't some sort of declaration of love, nor some junk to get her to like me. Please, Akikins, put your faith in me, so I can return the feelings you gave me. To me. I don't know what to say. You don't have to give me an answer. Just show up and watch the stars with me, okay? Okay, player, I'll think about it. Playa. Right, it's a promise. Whoa, I just noticed. I didn't realize it was so late already. Come on, Playa, we should head back. We all arrived, yep. Yes, we get it. Player is cute. Alright, doing pretty good on those S points, eh? Good job fading up the music there. Nah, I was speeding up, it's fine. Now, I want to see if this works, because I haven't tested this. That did not work. Why not? Hold on. Here, have some music while I'm checking this out. I should probably, like, close this and save. I'm not sure when the last time I did that was. And you thought writing text was bad. Now we're just fixing minute little things all the time. Okay, so This is choice 3, right? FS storyline start is on, turn on 3. Else turn it off. And I also put this down here, right? I probably forgot to put it down here too. That'd be it. Well, why you gotta be like that? Okay, so, we're gonna retroactively fix this for the time being, just for our playthrough. I'm gonna have this, on for now. Music, you can go off now. That did not take as long as I thought. Happy music, overly depressing game. Yeah, actually, I need to keep having that on. This is like 5, right? I'll have this turn off on 6 or higher. I'm gonna delete that afterwards, but for my testing, I want to make sure that that scenario works. Why is that not working for me? Oh, cause that. Okay, I'm good. This is tired brain. Okay. I'll turn you back on later, and now I'm glad that I know you work, but you need to go away. Made with MB. Okay, can we get it to work now, please? I won't choose. 8? There's my first goof. I know I clicked you. There you go. This needs to be 7. And I need to do that on this one, too. Actually, that one's fine. I'm sorry, player. I really wish we could all go together. I hate to admit it, but we'll probably get lost if you go with just me. Usually Zephyr plans stuff like this out to the letter, so I'm okay if you want to go, if you want to go first. Are you certain? I thought you were really looking forward to this. Don't worry about it. Just make sure to come back and switch soon, okay? Alright, we'll be back soon then. That went better than expected. Did I do that? And with that, we were off. Cool. Good, good. This should work then. Yeah, you guys look at all this stuff. I do. And that's the only S branch on here. Are you my friend? Yeah, we're friends. Now, I don't remember exactly where this branch is. Actually, hold on. This one branches with a question, doesn't it? No, let me make sure I didn't do something to screw that up. Like what I did last time and not hide the message thing. You're in love with Akira, right? Is this where I wanted this? Hold on, that feels weird. I feel like it should be... I guess it's fine. Am I that obvious? Before you ask, we're not together. There are things between us you couldn't possibly understand, so you said. If she were with me, I'd just hurt her, so I've got no plans for that. Besides, she hates people like me. I couldn't say anything in response. I didn't know how to feel about it. No, that's not right. I do know how I feel. And I know how you feel, too. See, I feel like this should be somewhere else. Let me look at my notes. Hey, word, get over here so I can look at you in the big font. Scenario S. I don't know why, but Word Office 2000, whatever this was, doesn't like memorize my location, and it's kind of annoying. S scenario, this one. Well, this is the choice branch I picked, so I guess I'm doing it right. Just feels like an odd place to just stick it. No, that's not right. I do know how, I feel, and I know how you feel, too. You're putting up a front, you're trying to move on, and why? For her sake, the girl you love. It's something I've heard several times now. There are things you couldn't possibly understand. Things like being ripped apart from the one you love. And we actually did this scene, right? Because, wait, maybe we didn't. I'm going crazy. Anyway, and distancing yourself for their sake, even though it's killing you inside. He's right, I can understand that, not really. But I'm not much different, am I? We spent so little time together. Once this is over, everything will end. But that's why, even so, everything you've said to me, everything you want to say. But I love you too! You seem taken aback at my request. By my request. fast. Whatever you say. I don't think he took me seriously, but what else could I do? We can load and skip through that all really fast. I do. Although, I guess the other one just cancels out the scene, doesn't it? So you have to take this route. You need to tell Akira that. He was very distraught at my outburst, to say the least. Confused, hurt, curious how I know, or I somehow knew so much about him. Not that I can say anything. I've had this conversation with you before in a different timeline, probably wouldn't come across as sane. What would you do if you knew being with the person you loved would only cause problems for them? If being with them would complicate things so badly that they'd end up hating you? Would you still want to be with them like that? Then how would you feel if I dated Akira instead? Our time together will end soon, so I have to make the most of it. I have to attack. What if I held hands with her? I really can't follow this conversation, player. What if I totally kissed her? Zephyr physically jumped backwards, with about 10 different expressions fighting for dominance on his face. I'd probably want to kill me? Recalling my date with Akira, I can't help but shudder, thinking what would have happened if Zephyr had shown up. I'd probably cry. In a complete moment of vulnerability, he talked to me openly. I'd probably completely break down. Damn it, I'm pathetic, aren't I? I've already decided to abandon this. Is my resolve really that weak? Quite the opposite. You did your best to move on. I mean, you even went out with me. Now that's resolve. Even if I told her, I already know what she'd say, and I can't let her do that. Her life, or the life she deserves, the future she could have, what's best for her. It's her choice to make, and I shouldn't interfere. It's a complex situation with two outcomes and a no-win scenario for him. He's trapped in either choice, or in either case, he's breathing how much he cares for her before his own feelings for her. Oh, that went by fast. Would you look at how late it's gotten? Come on, player, we should start heading back now. Not yet. Not before I think of something. If we leave now, nothing will change. There has to be a better outcome. Come on, think, something drastic. That's it. Something drastic. What do you mean, something drastic? We're going to be late, you know. Akira's gonna be mad at us. If there isn't an answer, if both roads lead to a dead end, destroy the universe and make a new one. Yeah, I need to do something drastic too. Zephykins. Let's go on a date. Well, you're a lot bolder than I expected. He started using my nickname. I'm serious here. After the town fair, let's meet up at the fair entrance tonight, just the two of us, and go on a date. I left him speechless. Feels like he's trying to logically rationalize my train of thought. Unfortunately for Zephykins, I know a lot more about him than he does about me. What are you even saying? It's a promise, okay? Let's watch the stars together. Can I think about it a bit? I smile. I'm not sure if he's taking me seriously or humoring me, but what else can I do? I'm rushing it, I'm forceful, but I need you to believe in me. Please believe in me so I can return the feelings you gave me. Without another word, we two and Akira met up and stuff. When we return Akira, she was not pleased. I missed a punctuation. Still gonna, okay. Hi. For a second I thought it crashed on me. Why is that? I'm so tired. I'm glad we're almost done this, because I have to call it a night soon. You'd be lost, obviously. You know it's true. Jeez! Naturally. Ah, the bickering. I want to know, too! Thanks to you two, it was great. Yep. Tomorrow won't come for me. I know that. The two turned and started walking. Wait, don't leave. Don't go yet. My eyes were tearing up. I closed my eyes. I need to stop them. I need to do this. For them. For me. I need to reach out. I need to reach out to them just once more! Without thinking another second, I ran forward, reaching out my hand. For me, in this world, tomorrow will never come. If I let things stay like this, no one will be happy. This is the end. I opened my eyes, reached out, and yelled as loud as I possibly could. Remember our promise! I'll be waiting! I need a better sound effect than that. Yes, they heard you. It's like way down here, right? That sounds good. They turned and looked at me. My message, they heard me. Did I do it? Do they believe me? I've realized what I'm feeling. These two, I love them. They're the first friends I've had that make me feel important. Like me being here really made a difference. The feelings they've given me. I want to treasure them. I want to honor them. And so, with that hope strong in my heart, I leave the rest to them. I trust you two, so I'll be waiting, watching. I know how this will play out, at least from my experience, so I'll be hiding, here to jump in if anything goes wrong. I just hope this is enough. It's gotten dark. This is longer than normal. Did they not believe me? Damn, I should have tried harder. What could I have done differently? Damn it, I can't think like that. They'll show up. Please, believe in me. And then... you! Akira. Why are you here? Looking uncomfortable at the situation I tricked them into, Zephykin's answered unwillingly. Actually, I came here to see Playa. Me too. Seriously? Zephy looked kind of... disgruntled. It seemed like he'd remembered my earlier confrontation with him about dating and kissing Akira. Seems like we were both tricked by Playa. More like two-timed by Playa. These two seem a lot more awkward with each other when they think they're alone. Not that I can really blame them. With everything that's happened between them, I'd be a little freaked out to see them act normally with each other. Hey, do you want to go for a walk? Well, you did go and get all dressed up for Player, so I guess we could do that. Poor Zephykins, he's trying so hard to hold back telling her how beautiful she looks tonight. You're one to talk. The two start walking. Naturally, I sneakily followed at a safe distance, but... Is sneakily a word? Sneakily. Well, apparently so. What am I doing? There was this uncomfortable silence between the two. Like, they'd completely forgotten that speaking was a thing. What do I do? Well, I ran out of time for one, so I guess we're gonna throw a rock. Or skip. And so I totally just acted on impulse. We have cats around here? Well, first I've heard of one. Or Hyde heard one. Oh gosh, that was embarrassing. Wanna go look for it? No thanks, I'm good. Really? You love cats? I love you forget it. Forget that. Let's go. I feel like she intended that as an obvious statement, then realized afterward what the heck she'd actually just said. Not that that's a secret or anything. Hey, wait up. The two continued walking. Okay, but we're actually gonna do the other branch so I can spell check it. I don't know how far we were back, though. Wow, we're like really far back. Okay, sorry. Hold on. So dramatic. Okay. All this to throw a rock. They need to talk about anything. Carefully, I threw a rock right past them. Ow, what the hell? Darn it, I accidentally hit him so hard I knocked him over. Darn you, lack of aiming skill. You okay? Yeah, who the hell's throwing rocks this late at... What? Nothing, I'm fine. She offered him her hand, and he accepted without hesitation. Okay, with a little hesitation. Hey, you look nice. And he walks away embarrassed. Because of course he does. Hey, wait for me! To continue walking. Earlier, This has two walking things. Hold on, I need to fix that. What's the best way to fix that? I guess a switch? Let's go to the stars. Let's use random number. So I'm not going to be using it for anything else. Let's go 5. 5's a good number. You? then I think it's like... which of these? This one? Mountain 3? Okay, that'll fix that. Do I need to do that for... this should be fine. I think I need to also implement the fix on these two endings. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't, like, remember the parallax that's playing. It just seems to be doing that, and I've got no answers, so... Just double check that that's correct. 5 is on, if the weather is that and that. Okay, we're good. Earlier, I saw Playa holding you. I came looking for you when you didn't show up for lunch. You too? Or me too? When you two didn't come back at the fair, I got my text cut off, apparently. Playa. Hey, look, my background's back. Nothing happened between us. What about you? Playa's a really nice, or a really good person, huh? I was sad, so they cheered me up, that's all. Oh, good. I mean, it's good Playa didn't hurt you or anything. Now that you mention it, they helped me too. Wait, why are we talking about Player? Player has no place here. Come on, guys, work with me here. Player's a lot more confident than I first gave them credit for. We were talking about you, and then they suddenly asked me out. Same here, who does that? I'm going to go crawling in a hole and die. Is there anything I can please do to move this along? The stars. The stars, that wondrous sight they showed me. I have to get them there. Stars? I said that out loud. Come to think of it, Playa said something about stars too. Akikins didn't respond right away. Crab dummy Player, did you figure it out I was here? Zephyr, close your eyes. Whoa, Akikins. I can't do that. Why not? Obviously, he's scared you're gonna jump him, Akikins. I had the same thought. The problem is, he'll like it too much. I can't risk that. If you tried something, I'd like it too much. Of course we'd think alike. And Akira blushed. She really didn't think about that? Fine then, but... Akira reaches out and grabs Zephyr's heart by his sleeve. It's dark. There's somewhere I want to go, so follow me, okay? Okay, bud. He takes her hand from his sleeve and intertwines their fingers as if it were natural. Natural? this. I'm surprised I caught that one. Natural. You're going to get lost if you let go of me, so this is fine. Thanks. I had expected their usual bickering, but instead, Akikin seems happy just being able to hold Zephykins' hand. Now let's actually check that other route with the lies. With the lies. Close your eyes. What? Nothing. I thought I heard something is all. I didn't mean anything. And back to the awkward silence. Heck, these two are giving me a run for my money, but I don't think he realized I was here. Oh. Okay, so that leads up to there. I followed in silence as the two came upon what will hopefully be the final destination of this game. Testing it while narrating everything is hard, but I'm catching a lot of the typos, which is great. I still come here often. I'd apologize for making you cry so much, but you're irresistible when you're crying. Playa had a similar reaction. Unlike you, I don't think Playa would suddenly kiss someone without warning. Well, I see, so their first kiss must have been here. Smiling, Akikin sat down, with Zephykins sitting next to her. I really hated it, seeing you and Playa together. Oh, Playa just makes me want to do all the words. Kira stood up, looking down at Zephyr. What would you have done if Playa took me away from you? Are you okay with that? What if I told you I fell in love with Playa? That's right, and I love Playa! Zephykins and myself couldn't comprehend this. What was she doing? What is she doing? She's screaming nonsense with tears in her eyes. But Playa didn't show up tonight, so they must not return my feelings. That really hurts me, and oh, even still, that has one too many L's. Even still. I can't stop loving Playa. It'll probably hurt me in the end, but I don't care. Even still, I'll do anything for them. This is my choice, and you can't stop me. Zephykins laughed for a second, and then went completely... You're really mean. Don't you think I know that? I want a dramatic thingy here. Because dramatics. Why are they both crying? I need to do something. I need to fix this. Akira, Zephyr, I need to... I need to intervene. I tried to intervene. When the two of them realized I'd been the one to set this up, they got angry at me and... You planned this? I'd yet to see Zephyr so angry. I don't care. Zeph, go away! And he was gone. Kira chased after him with tears in her eyes the entire time. I did this. I didn't trust them. I had asked them to put their faith in me, and I broke it. I failed them. Well, it's a good thing I can just load. Skip. No, I decide to trust them and not intervene. I have faith you two can work things out. Please, I know you. I know how much you care for each other. You can do this. Akira, sniffling from her tears, put her arms around Zephyr and hugged him, muttering, "I'm sorry," repeatedly. So quietly, I could barely hear it. You want to make me angry? Fine. You want to fight? Let's fight. I can't stand the thought of you two together. No, not just Playa. The thought of you being with anyone but me. His hands shaking, he slid them through her hair, pulling her towards him. I'm scared and I'm selfish. I can't deal with being apart from you. Akira, when you told me you loved me, I was happy. I was so happy. Every part of me was screaming to return your feelings. Seeing you so hurt because of me was heartbreaking. And I know what I did was so much worse. In that case, then, I'm selfish too. Well, I have to go now, but I will continue this in a little bit. Skip, pause, next. Bye!